Hey guys, so today we are talking about what is going on in my travel makeup. I'm leaving for a work trip tomorrow and I started packing up all of my stuff and I thought I would film it and show you guys kind of how I organize it, what I take, what I need, what I don't. Just to let you know what I use, basically I have this travel bag that I got from Target. It's got 3 compartments. You have 2 zip compartments on the side and then 1 middle zip compartment in the middle. So I have kind of half, one side has hair and shower necessities, got brushes in the middle, and then makeup over here. So I'm gonna go through all of this, show you each individual thing, why I take it, why I need it, and yeah. The second thing I have is this just kind of canvasy reusable bag that I got from Thrive Causemetics in an order. This kind of encompasses a little bit more of skincare and extra stuff that I need PM and AM. So let's go ahead and get started and I'll show you guys everything that I have in my travel makeup bags. Alright guys, so let's get going on what I have in my travel bag here. Like I stated in the intro, I am going on a work trip, so I'm not taking anything crazy. Dirty in here. This is going to be kind of everyday work makeup. You know, going to be in meetings, going to dinner. That's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and go through this with you. We're going to start with the makeup here. So the first thing I have is my makeup sponge, my Morphe makeup sponge. That is pretty much the only way I apply my makeup. I'll probably be washing it. It's still kind of damp from when I did my makeup today. I will be washing it probably before I go. It's got some little splotches on it. So this is essential. This is something that I will definitely be taking with me and the only way that I apply my makeup. So it is a must. Kind of go in the way of how I would apply my makeup. So I'm bringing 2 primers. I am bringing the Backlight. So I'm bringing the Becca Backlight priming filter. I am almost out. I definitely need to pick up another one. It's getting a little low. And then I am also bringing the Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot primer. Everything's like upside down. These are going to do everything I need them to do. Something a little bit more illuminating, something a little bit more mattifying. So we are going to Colorado and I know it's going to be really cold. I don't know exactly how my skin is going to do when we're outside, so I'm bringing both just in case I use both so I know how each of them react with my skin. For foundation, I currently have 2 plus a kind of tinted gel cream in here. First thing I'm bringing is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream in the shade Vanilla 02. So I'm bringing this just for kind of a light wash of color. Something, if just a little no makeup. This will at least give me a little bit of hydration and, you know, tint my skin just a little bit so it's not just plain old skin. It'll give me a little bit of coverage, a tiny bit, but still a little bit. And I can put it underneath my foundation as well to give a little bit more coverage. So I'm trying to decide between these 3 foundations. I usually bring 2 only because one's usually a little bit more coverage and one's usually a little bit lighter. So just on the day-to-day, I tend to go a little bit lighter weight. So I think I'm definitely going to bring the Loreal Infallible 24-Hour Freshwear because it's a little bit more full coverage and it's very buildable. So I'm definitely bringing this one. But I'm trying to decide between the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation or the, I have to turn it around, the Bare Minerals Bare Pro, what does it say? Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. So I'm currently wearing this right now, so I'm kind of seeing how it does throughout the day. If I'm not super happy with it, I'm gonna go with the Physicians Formula. That just makes the most sense for me. It's still a very buildable coverage. You can go very light with it. I like the way it wears on my skin. But like I said, I always like to have 2 foundations. One that's a little bit lighter and one that's a little bit more full coverage. So these 2 are kind of my lighter choices and I'll make a game time decision here probably tonight or in the morning. For concealer, I'm bringing 2 plus another one, so 3. I'm bringing the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light. It's a very brightening concealer. I love it. So I've really loved it the last couple weeks that I've been using it, and it definitely brightens that under eye really well. Something just for coverage is the Maybelline Super Skin, nope, the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealing. So I kind of got brightening and coverage here, and those are, you know, ones that I've been using. They're trusty, and I know that they're gonna both work for me. The Better Skin is in the shade Light as well, so they're both in the shade Light. Can you tell that they look nothing like this one's a lot darker? This one's a lot lighter, but I believe ColourPop has more of a shade range. I'm also bringing my Maybelline Angel Wand in the shade Neutralizer, only because this can kind of go along with that no makeup if I'm just looking for something to put under my eyes, or add a little bit of coverage, then this is what I will go with. It's something I always carry with me. I tend to use it on my eyes as well as kind of a primer, so it's kind of a no-brainer for me, and it takes up a little bit extra space, and I have 3 concealers basically, but trusty. For powder, setting powder, I am only bringing 1. I am bringing my little travel Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. So I did pick up the travel size of this earlier this year, and it's been awesome to have in my travel case, and I love it on my skin. So this is the only one I will be bringing. I usually have a compact one and the loose powder, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just go with the loose powder this time. Not worried about it. Bronzer, I picked up the Milani Sunlight Silky Matte in 01 bronzing powder. I've been using this for about 2 weeks now, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a great kind of all over lid color, and it's just a nice soft matte shade. I don't know if you can, it's really kind of blinding in here because these lights, but it's a really nice soft bronzer color. It's not too red on my skin, and like I said, it's also a really nice lid color. So I'm only going to be bringing 1. I usually carry my Physicians Formula butter bronzer, but I'm just trying something new, and I've really been enjoying it, so I'm going to bring them along. It's the only bronzer I'm bringing. For blush, I am bringing 2 trusty blushes here, 2 Burt's Bees blushes, Bare Peach and Toasted Cinnamon. So as you can see, they have been, this one is very, very well loved, Toasted Cinnamon. It's a little bit more brown, kind of orangey shade, and Bare Peach is definitely more of a peachy shade. So just like it says. So kind of got best of both. I will, you know, sometimes I use them for eyeshadows as well, but I like to have kind of 2 options. For eyes, I'm bringing the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette and the Dream Street palette from ColourPop x Kathleen Lights. So the Dream Street palette is something I can do a ton of looks out of. Neutral, it's got shimmers in there. I don't tend to go towards these, you know, brighter colors, but I've got a really nice chocolate brown, some really great shimmers, and then plenty of neutral shades here. So kind of a lighter shimmer as well, which is nice, and I can pretty much do anything every day with this palette, and I really like it. So the second palette is the Just Peachy palette from Too Faced. It's all mattes. Sometimes, especially in the wintertime, I like to go for an all matte look, and this will cover it. So yeah, between these 2 palettes, I can pretty much do anything. I like to have a couple options, so I tend to bring 2 palettes. I probably wouldn't ever just travel with just a matte palette. I wanted to bring some shimmer shades along as well. Staying along the same lines of eyeshadow, I'm bringing this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Reversible, and it's just this nice kind of creamy shadow that's very, very sparkly. It's really nice, kind of shimmery. Not really shimmery, it's more just kind of a light shine wash, but it's great for if I'm doing, I don't know if you can see there. It's great for like if I'm just gonna do that bronzer and then a little bit of this over the lid. It's kind of a good go-to. I love this kind of a gold pinky color, so I really like it. And that's all I'm bringing for my eyeshadow. Liners are a different story. I'm bringing a brown liner, a purple liner or plum, and a green liner. I've got another brown liner in here. I don't know if I need it. Son of a bitch. So I have 4 eyeliners in here. I have the, I think I'll put this one away, the Maybelline Unstoppable eyeliner in Cinnabar. Yeah, I think this one is a little, no, actually, you know what? I'm keeping this one. I'm gonna get rid of the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in the shade, do you have a shade? Glazed Toffee. So this one's a little creamier and sometimes a little too glidey. So I'm probably not gonna bring him, but I am gonna bring these 3. So I've got, like I said, I've got the Maybelline Unstoppable eyeliner in Cinnabar, so brown shade. This is a very old color. No, this is a very old CoverGirl kind of plum liner. The shade isn't even on here anymore. Let's see, maybe it is. Deep Burgundy. So yeah, kind of a plummy burgundy color, I guess. I need to get another one of these, but I can't seem to find the shade anywhere, so I hold on to it, and it's literally lasted me forever. I have no idea how much is in there. A newer one that I picked up is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Matte Eyeliner in Jade Olive. So I really enjoyed this green shade. It's really pretty. Just like I said, I do kind of a bronzer and then the ColourPop shimmer and then a green liner and smudge it out on the lower lash line, and it looks great, and it's just simple. Pair with my liners, I'm also bringing this little Tarte pencil that I have. I don't really use the color anymore because I never sharpen it, but it's got this little kind of sponge edge on it, and I like to use that to buff out the lower lash line a little bit. So I carry that with me all the time. I got this in my BoxyCharm not too long ago, well, actually for February, and it is the Nude Sticks Magnetic Luminous Eye Color in the shade Copper Foil. I am bringing it only because I could pair it really nicely with some brown shades, and it's just a super easy, creamy color. I really enjoyed using it in the video, and I thought I'd just pop it in here so I can keep using it and trying it out. For brows, I have the Maybelline, the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in the shade Brunette, and then also the Essence Make Me Brow, and does this have a shade? I don't know. In 02 Brownie Brows. They are pretty brownie. So just kind of a tint gel to make them look a little bit more fluffy, which I like, and then this guy to define the brows a little bit more, hair-like strokes. It's got a spoolie on the end, which works really well. So this is like my go-to easy combo for my brows right now. For highlight, I'm gonna go pretty simple with the Essence Pure Nude highlight in the shade Be My Highlight. It is perfect. I love it. It's just kind of this like nice nude glow, and it's not too much. I don't need to be going crazy with the highlight on a work trip, so this one is a little bit more subtle, and I like that. So, whoa. So yeah, I can use this also as a topper for my eyeshadow, and use it on the inner corner, use it on my brow, use it on my cheeks. It's perfect. For my lashes, I am bringing 2 mascaras. I am bringing the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara for that volume, and I am bringing the Thrive Causemetics liquid lash extensions for defining and separating my brows. I also like to use, this is my favorite to use on my lower lashes because it doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake, it doesn't do anything, and I don't have to worry about it rubbing or anything like that or getting nice and, you know, nasty and dark. I don't have to worry about it getting, you know, smudgy or runny under my eyelashes on my lower lash line. The wand is very, very tiny, and I can get right on that lower lash line, and it stays all day long. So I do always bring this, and then usually throw something else in there, and I've been loving this lately since I got it in my BoxyCharm. Last but not least, on the makeup side are some lip combos here. I am bringing my Dose of Colors in the shade On Repeat, gloss on the shade On Repeat. And this is just a go-to. It's a nice nude pinky shade. I love it. It's pretty much an everyday staple. And then I'm bringing the combo Fortune Cookie from NYX Butter Gloss and the Bare Minerals. I don't know what kind of lipstick this is, but it's in Honey Bun. So it's a nice nude shade, you know, kind of satiny lipstick. And then I usually put the butter gloss over top of it to brighten it up a little bit and give it a little bit of a gloss. This is all of the makeup that I will be bringing. I know sometimes this is a little bit overkill for some people. You don't necessarily need 2 foundations. You don't necessarily need 2 palettes. You don't need 3 eyeliners, 2 mascaras, da 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 da. But I like to have options. I know what I like and it all fits in here. So I don't really have an excuse not to bring any of this. Okay, so I actually just stepped away to go get my nails done. So they're a different color if you noticed that at all. All my makeup here, gotta reorganize that. The middle section is just a kind of flat zip section, and that's where I just keep all of my brushes. So the ones that I'm gonna use the most are my Kabuki brush for bronzing, my Shade and Light brush for powder, and to kind of buff away anything that's too harsh. I have a Real Techniques, Eco Tools blush brush, and then I use this blush brush from Smashbox as my highlighting brush. Got 2 shader brushes here. One's a little fatter. This one is a little bit bigger, so great for all over, and then kind of more of a crease. Then you have a more defined crease brush here. I don't know if they have names on them. They just have numbers. Little fluffy crease brush there. I've got a little straight smudger brush, a rounded smudger brush, and this flat thinner brush for packing on shimmer. So I still have literally this many brushes left in there, which I do not need all of them, but they're not really taking up any extra space, so I don't feel like going through them to figure out what I need. But this is really all that I would need for my eyes and my face. This is where I keep most of my hair necessities and my toothbrush and toothpaste and all that. So we will open up this here. So first thing in here is my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I will definitely be taking this with me. I'm not really sure how much is left in here. I hope it's a lot or enough to last me all week. If I run out of that Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, I do have this Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist, which I guess I could use to just set my makeup with. I use this as soon as I get out of the shower, and I really enjoy it. I use it under moisturizer, so it just kind of gives me a little bit more of an extra moisture layer. It says Youth Preserving Mist, Hyaluronic Acid, and Black Oat. So hyaluronic acid is good for anti-aging. We'll go through face stuff really quick. This is my Clinique Exfoliating Scrub. It's wet because I just took it out of the shower. So this is what I use in the shower as a scrub on my face. I am using something else as well, so I will show you what I use, but more of a nighttime. So this is more of a daytime, kind of first shower of the day. I use this primarily for my T-zone, so my nose, my forehead, and my chin area. I tend to get a little more blackheads and texture along my nose and my chin. So I've really been enjoying this. It works really well. I don't notice it. I notice a difference if I don't use it, but I don't notice a difference if I use it every day. So I'm not really seeing like my skin getting better or anything like that, but I do enjoy having this because it's kind of an instant softening of my skin. Basically just kind of sloughs off all of the dead stuff. I have a mini Sebastian Shaper Zero Gravity Lightweight Control Hairspray. I really love this hairspray. It's what I've used for years, and it's my go-to kind of just travel hairspray that I use for flyaways and that kind of thing. So this is coming along with me. I just recently picked this up, but I have been loving it. It is the Kenra Strengthening Sealer Anti-Breakage Mousse. So I use this on the middle to ends of my hair. It adds a little bit more of a shine to it. I really enjoy it. It gives my hair a little bit of body. It doesn't make it just so pinned straight. It kind of gives it a little bit of something to kind of hold on to, a little bit of texture too, which is nice. But it's very softening and it's not heavy or anything on my hair. I have very fine hair, and anything crazy oily. Too much is a bad thing. Too much of some products is a bad thing. It makes my hair very oily. So I've really been enjoying this. It is a larger size. It's 5 ounces. I don't know if, I'm sure this comes in like a smaller travel size, but I will be checking my bag like I probably have said a million times. So this can go in my check bag. I have my shampoo and conditioner here. So I use the Tresemme Keratin Oil something shampoo and conditioner right now. So I have both these bottles. These are 3.35 ounce bottles, I believe. I'm sure it said it on the package that I bought them in, but I picked these up at Walmart and they're just perfect for shampoo and conditioner. They're like soft here, so they're not hard, and I can just kind of squeeze out once we get to the end of it. And they are good to go. Simple. I have my razor. Pretty self-explanatory. This is a little travel bottle, but I got at the Container Store for, it's like a little leak-proof 1 ounce bottle. It's for my hair oil, basically, so something that I also use on the ends of my hair just to tame flyaways and to make them look soft. This is an OWAY product that I get at my hair salon. It comes in a huge glass bottle, so I just put a little bit of oil in here, and it's supposed to be leak proof, which is amazing because I've had this leak and it just is sticky and gross. Pretty self-explanatory here as well. I've got the Colgate Optic White travel size toothpaste and my what is this called? And my toothbrush. And I've got like my toothbrush container holder here. And that is everything that is in these bags. So brush is in the middle there, and then makeup goes in here. So I'll be repacking this guy real quick. Oh, tweezers. I tend to always pack my tweezers. If I'm doing a carry-on, pack your tweezers, and if you have nail clippers or something like that, pack them in your like easy access like purse or something like that, because Jesus, they will open it up and they will like pull this out, check the tweezers, check the nail clippers, and it's just like, all right, now I have to repack my bag at the security checkpoint. So because I'm extra and can't fit everything into one bag, I have a separate bag here. This is just a reusable kind of cosmetics bag that I got from Thrive that you get sometimes with your orders. And it's just the perfect size to hold anything little extra stuff that I may need. The first thing in here is the Pixi Skin Treats Glow Peel Pads with glycolic acid and rose water. So this is something that you use at night to, it's basically an exfoliator. So the pads in here are wet, and you take one off and you use it at night. You kind of rub it on your face, you leave on that kind of film that it leaves for 2 to 3 minutes, and then you wash it off with water. So I have noticed, I just picked these up maybe middle to early last week, and I've already noticed a huge difference with my skin, with my T-zone area that I was telling you I have a problem with. Basically, I take my makeup off. I then use this once my face is clean, and then I put my moisturizer over top of it. So basically what I do is I take all my makeup off. I rub one of these pads on my T-zone area. It exfoliates it like magic, and my skin is super smooth and super soft. I wait 2 to 3 minutes. I wash the film that's on my skin away, and my skin is soft. Like, you can still kind of see the blackheads, but they're not as textury, and that's really, really cool. So it's great for just waking up in the morning. If I forget to exfoliate, or I don't exfoliate or something in the shower in the morning, I'm still pretty covered with this, and these are like magic. You have to go get some. The moisturizer I use is the Clinique Moisture Surge Intense Skin Fortifying Hydrator. So it's a gel cream, just this really nice pink glass bottle. Smells great. Love it. I should put these in a little baggie, but I have some cotton rounds here because I use them to take off my eye makeup. I have a scrunchie, just in case. I have my color switch by Vera Mona. So basically I use this to change out colors on my brush. If I get like a darker color or a shimmer in there, I can just swirl my brush around and it will take the color off. Q-tips, because I am ridiculous about Q-tips. I use them every day, and I also use them for makeup, so I have more than I need. I have a simple micellar water here, so I will use that to take my eye makeup off with. I also bought a brand new pack of the Simple Sensitive Skin micellar cleansing wipes. So I don't really love this brand. They just kind of, this is what tends to work for me. So I just picked up a whole new packet of them this morning, and that is all that is in this. And they fit, everything fits perfectly into this bag. It's kind of canvasy, like plasticky. I don't know. It works really well. I've got 2 of them at this point, and they are great. Other than that, I have my contact solution and my, so I have my contact solution, contact solution, contact case, and my glasses here. So I will put those in my work bag that I carry with me on the plane. I don't ever use, if I'm going to check a bag, I don't put this stuff in anything like this that I'm going to be checking, because I just am so afraid to lose stuff like this. So the makeup, everything in there can be replaced. My glasses cannot, and I do also have extra contacts that I'll be putting in here. I carry all that with me because that cannot be replaced easily. So I always like to have it on me and never check it. So that's everything that I have for makeup, shower, skincare, anything that I'm gonna need to just pack and lay out on the sink when I get to my hotel. I didn't really include anything like my brushes, my hair brushes, or my hair dryer, which I do take with me. I use the T3 micro hair dryer. Hotel hair dryers just do not even come close to that hair dryer, and I am taking it with me usually wherever I go at this point. So I use a round brush, a paddle brush, and a comb as well. So those are all being packed up in my suitcase. Alright guys, so it's time for me to go pack this stuff up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I hope you guys are having a good one, and I will see you next time. Bye.